choices when they go to break down your beef. Right now, he's pulling out those bones that would normally be left in a T-bone or a porterhouse steak. He's just pulling all of those out right now because we already took off that tenderloin. And then on the bottom side of these is gonna be left this nice clean strip. They work the knife in every possible way in doing this. They hold it in their hand in different ways. A lot of people talk about how Wagyu cuts like butter, but they're not just sitting here slicing easily through this Wagyu. They are masters of their craft with the knife. It's crazy to watch. So something's happening now. He's going to cut this whole big piece here in half. So this is really cool for me to see the meat getting smaller and smaller and smaller. Wow. That's beautiful. Look at the difference here between the fat that's on the outside and then all of this beautiful marbled fat that we think of when we think of Wagyu. So now we've got a different portion here of our cow. We're gonna see him cut this into some blocks. So one really cool thing here is we have so many cuts of the cow that we're able to play with and work with here. It should just show you how big one of these cows really is and how much meat comes from one of these massive, massive Wagyu cows. Although you do pay a hefty price for it. Every single piece of what he's cut here has a completely different pattern on it, which I think is one of the most amazing parts about Wagyu. This is the last thing we're doing before we get to cook and eat some Wagyu at a restaurant. This is a giant machine that's gonna slice this Wagyu very thin. So it goes into the machine. Wow. This is intense. Okay, here we go. Whoa! That's not what I expected to just happen. This is so fast. Look at that, it's the thinnest piece of Wagyu. How much is one of these? Can I buy one? $30,000, okay, all right, never mind. So now that we're finished, they're just packing all of this up. Although I wish we could just sit together and eat all this Wagyu together, but it's gonna go off to different customers now. Thank you, arigatou gozaimasu. I'm bringing this to the restaurant. It is time to go eat some Wagyu. This is Wagyu Mafia, a members-only Wagyu restaurant in Tokyo, Japan. And this is Chef Hama. He's known as the Prince of Kobe beef.
Nick-san!
I brought you a gift.
Oh my God, where'd you get it from?
How are you?
Very good, no?
Can we cook it?
It's Wagyu Mafia.
Chef, you are the Wagyu expert, so I am not cooking today. I'm gonna step back and let you do your magic. Sound good?
Right on, Nick-san. Today, I'm going to cook 3 levels of Kobe beef. Level 1, Wagyu sushi. Itterashai! We have all the most amazing ingredients in the world here. This is my favorite sea urchin from Hokkaido, Japan. The best flavor, so sweet. We also have Royal Osetra caviar, fresh wasabi, and of course, our Kobe beef. The process to make this one is quick. You have to be gentle when shaping the rice, which we cook with sake for extra flavor, and the nigiri comes together quickly. To finish, you brush it with 8-year barrel-aged soy sauce, and top with the sea urchin and caviar. Nick-san, your sushi is ready. One bite.
One bite.
Take it out from my hand.
I've never done omakase right out of the chef's hand. Holy
Not bad, huh?
Not bad.
At all.
You get a little soy sauce sea urchin right away because it hits the roof of your mouth.
At the very end of the taste, Kobe beef comes after.
And it's so nice to have the Kobe beef just raw and delicate like that. So level 2 and level 3, you're gonna have a tough time.
Let's skip it. Level 2 is Kobe beef yakiniku. Which means barbecue. For the meat, I'm using the Kobe beef tongue. They're impossible to get since there is just one per cow. Breaking down is similar to flaying a fish, just like removing the skin from the fish. So you see dimple on the tongue. This is a sign where you cut it. And this here is all fat, and fat is flavor. This is the best part of Kobe beef tongue, one of the most expensive tongue in the world. 300 grams, easily $2,000 US. We're going to cut it into small pieces like this and then gently score it on both sides for some textures. We have already prepared the Japanese charcoal. You want it to be a nice gray color when it's time to cook. This is Kobe beef back fat, which we use to oil the grill. Listen to that nice sizzle. Oh. Grill for 1 minute each side and finish it off with a bit of salt and ready to eat. Let's go!
Level 2, let's see. It looks good. And it smells even better than it looks. It's just the right amount of chewy and still soft and fatty.
It has a little bit of crunchiness.
Level 2 is gonna be hard to beat.
Level 3, Wagyu Katsusando. I'm going to use this special $3,000 Kobe beef tenderloin. This is one of the most difficult cuts to find anywhere in the world. First, I'm going to carefully cut it into these small portions. The marbling on this beef is incredible. Then we'll roll it in our special Japanese flour and then the egg and finish with our homemade breadcrumbs, which is made from Japanese milk bread. The size of this, the thickness, 2.5 minutes. We'll fry it until it looks nice and golden brown like this. This is our sauce. It has 15 different ingredients. The main ingredients are soy sauce and rice vinegar, but the rest is a secret. To assemble the sandwich, place down the beef and close the sandwiches. And now I will trim off all the edges. Wow. And I finish by slicing through the middle. Nick-san, level 3 is ready. Come on.
I was drooling back there watching this whole time.
Oh, level 3, we need to have a gold. Yes.
I feel bad even eating this. Look at this.
Then don't eat it.
All right.
Okay, so this is a Kobe beef, Chateaubriand.
Okay.
Entire cow, you can only get 10 pieces.
Words cannot really describe that bite.
Even though I create it, I still love it every day. Well done. Oh, one more thing.
Yeah?
You ready for dessert?
No.
A while back, I tested the most absurd one-star hotel reviews I could find across all of America. Well, I found more. And if those reviews from the last video were scary, these new ones are my worst nightmare. My only rule for this challenge is I have to leave a 5-star review at each location, but I can't lie. Let's go investigate. New Mexico, baby. The satellite view of this Motel 6 is crazy. Who put it here? This place feels like a Grand Theft Auto mission. I did a walk around and there's like multiple things that kind of concern me. Looks like a lot of the doors have been hit with some blunt force. The fence has been pulled apart by what seems to be super strength. I don't know who did that, but really the best information we're gonna get is from the reviews. Jason said, I have a high tolerance for Motel 6s. See my other reviews. 5 stars everywhere for Jason and Motel 6, except for this one. But this place is insane. Everything looks like it caught fire at some point. I suggest you pick any of the other ones in Albuquerque. 1 star. That's not how this video works, Jason. No. Oh my goodness, yes, that curtain was definitely on fire. Scott P said, here's the deal. Calling this place a dump is an insult to dumps. It's clear.